Give me 1 second to get everything set up with the other group. Hi everybody, I'm back again. Jennifer here, and we're moving on to oil number 2 of the top 10 most popular essential oils, and number 2 is lavender. Lavender! So it's been around for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, as most all of these have, which is one of the things that probably first drew me to using essential oils, is these were the natural medicine that people used for thousands of years. So lavender was used by the Egyptians, it was used by the Romans for calming and balancing properties. Everything from bathing to relaxing to cooking and perfume and sleep issues. So it's been used for thousands of years for those types of things. The lavender oil that doTERRA harvests and distills is from one of two farms, or one of two, is that what, I guess that's what they're called, Bulgaria or France. So those are the two areas where our lavender is harvested. So you know you're getting the same product over and over from those fields. They'll have the same properties, and they're tested for the same properties repeatedly. So the primary chemical constituents, when you break down lavender, most of it is a compound called linalool acetate. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, just forgive me, which is known for its calming properties. Linalool is next, known for its soothing properties, and again, I'm going to say it wrong because I'm no chemist. Ocimene, known for cleansing properties. So those are the three main constituents of lavender. It takes about 3 bushels of lavender that they distill. It's dried, they distill to get 15 milliliters of lavender oil. So again, very potent, very strong. 1 drop goes a really long way. Lavender in general goes really well with Hawaiian sandalwood or Indian sandalwood, Roman chamomile, bergamot. I say bergamot. Some people say bergamot. Not me. Cedarwood and ylang-ylang. Those are good combinations to try. And I will tell you, lavender was my gateway oil. This is the first oil that I ever picked up. And I'm glad that you love it, Lori. This is the first oil I ever picked up, and it was because I had the most horrible sleep issues ever. I saw the clock every hour. I rolled over every hour and looked and looked and looked. And I was taking Benadryl, I was taking NyQuil. I was taking things to cause drowsiness, even though I didn't have symptoms that needed Benadryl or NyQuil. So a friend, thank you, Beth Young, who just said, hey, do you want to come learn about essential oils? I was like, yes. Walked in, I said, I want the lavender, I want the diffuser, that's all I want, I'm out, peace. And I walked out, and here I am all these years later, and it worked like a charm the first night, and it's been a huge part of my life ever since. So, natural body systems that lavender is known to support. Number 1, and I think this is one of the most important, is the limbic system. So it's a part of your brain. It's a part of your brain that's in charge of emotions. And it has your hypothalamus and your thalamus. But I think it's really important to know that when you inhale the smell of lavender, it hits your olfactory nerve. It talks to your limbic system that's in charge of emotions. It has the ability to affect your emotions in a positive way, in a nice, calming and grounding way, balancing way. This is important to know. Okay, your immune system. Lavender is known to support the immune system, the nervous system. I think everyone wants to make sure their nervous system is supported their entire life, and the cardiovascular system. So, all the way around. When you break down lavender, what properties does it have? Well, it has analgesic properties, which means it acts to relieve pain. So it has that naturally within it. It has antibiotic properties, so it inhibits and stops the growth of microorganisms. It has antidepressant properties by nature, just by its chemical makeup, which means it works against feelings of depression. It has anti-inflammatory properties, so it's going to work to reduce any inflammation. And for those of you who may not know, I'm sure you've heard about people who have inflammation or pain from inflammation, inflammation in their gut, inflammation in their joints, whatever. It used to be thought by many doctors that inflammation was a symptom of something else that was going on. It is now, doctors are kind of taking a second look at maybe the reason we're sick is our bodies have constant inflammation. Like, it's normal to have an inflammatory reaction in your body to address an issue. It's not normal to stay at a high level of inflammation at all times. So anti-inflammatories that are natural, that can bring your inflammation level down to a normal level and keep it there, that's what you want. It has antiseptic properties naturally, which are cleansing and purifying. It has diuretic properties, just like lemon we talked about. It increases the urine output, so it's going to help you release water and salt from your body. It has natural disinfectant properties, so it has the ability to destroy bacteria and act as a cleansing agent. And it has natural sedative properties, which promotes calm or can help induce sleep. All of these things are really important to know. That's just chemically what naturally occurs in lavender oil. So, how to use it? For its calming and relaxing properties. It's not just for sleep. There are lots of times in the day that I need to be calm and relaxed that have nothing to do with sleep. It is also really important for you to know that lavender is super gentle, and it is an amazing support to the entire skin, hair, and nail system. I'm not even going to try to say the name of that body system out loud, because every time I do, it's like a tongue twister. Just look it up. But lavender is great at soothing skin irritations. It can reduce the appearance of a skin imperfection. So if you've got a blemish or an irritation, lavender is really great at that. It's also really great at things like little burns. Like if I touch a hot pan in the kitchen, I can do a drop of lavender on top of that little singe. It's not a 3rd-degree burn, people. No, just this little singe, and it soothes that away. It soothes that pain away. So cuts, blisters, scrapes, sunburns, all of that. I mean, this has cleansing and purifying and analgesic properties. It's wonderful for supporting the skin system and soothing the skin. It promotes peaceful sleep and natural sleep patterns. It helps to ease feelings of stress, especially tension buildup in neck, head, and temples. Applying it in those areas, please keep it out of your eyes. Not good. And it is also known to help with focus and mental clarity. And I know that sounds insane, that something that can help you sleep at night can also help you focus and concentrate, but I like to explain it like this. There's a little switch that a lot of sleep oils that are known for calming and helping to promote sleep, it switches off that internal talk that we have that inhibits our sleep. And so when we lay down to sleep, we can focus on sleep. Well, it's the same with anything else. If I'm in class and I'm supposed to be focusing on the teacher, not the bird flying outside the window, or what I want to be playing on Fortnite when I get home, lavender allows that to turn off so you can focus on the thing that's most important, the teacher that's talking in front of you. I may or may not be speaking from experience. Just saying. What else? any sort of stress and anxious feelings. Tons of testimonials on that. I am not a doctor. I cannot tell you that lavender is going to solve your sleep issues, but I can tell you from my own testimony, it was a huge help. And I remember thinking, I don't care if this is all in my head. This just solved my problem, and I will never go a day without it. And it wasn't in my head. The scientific evidence is there. Irritability, because we talked about it being able to balance and calm and soothe moods. It's really great for feelings of irritability. Another testimonial that you'll hear from people is people who have headaches or migraines often find relief from lavender. So those are all things for you to think about because of its purifying properties and cleansing properties in the air. And we talked about lemon having the same thing. This is a really great oil for addressing seasonal threats. And again, the testimonial is out there. It's just gotta try it and see if it works for you. Emotionally speaking, I always like to hit the emotional sides of oils because I think there's a lot of power there. Lavender is the oil of communication and calm. So it encourages open communication, calm feelings, being expressive, being emotionally honest, self-aware, and having peace of mind. It does also promote feelings from a safe or a safety place. And it pushes away feelings that might be associated with fear or hiding, like the need to hide. So there's a reason that lavender is used all over the world still and has been used for thousands of years. So this is oil number 2 of 10. And if you have friends that aren't on Facebook, in a few minutes I'll put up a link and you can share a link of this video on YouTube with them so they can see it too. So I've got lemon, lavender, and I'll see you in a bit with our next one. Bye guys.